Alright, hey everybody, it's RaceTrackLadies. We're coming to you live from Daytona International Speedway.
Lot 3 behind the NASCAR building.
It's right there. It's right there.
It's right in front of us. Nobody's in trouble and there's no media out there.
Yeah, so we just came from the races and, yeah, that was exciting.
No, it wasn't.
Not really.
Not really, no.
The exciting part is spending more time to see all the new improvements with the upgraded stadium. Yeah, they're calling it a stadium.
Yeah, I guess because they have TVs and they have charging stations and they have like shops and they have
They
like
have tables and
food.
chairs.
Yeah, so people can sit and eat.
They have bars in there.
They have lots of drinking going on.
Well, we think they're going to have other foods, but not everything was open tonight. Long lines.
Yeah, they had some long lines. But you know, you pay the price for food that's just like a movie theater.
Do you remember a $9 burger at a movie theater?
No, but a
You can't
$5
get a
hot
burger.
dog doesn't surprise me.
I've never had a hot dog at the movie theater.
I don't know.
But my dog here tonight, it was hot, it was fresh, it was good.
They were hot. I could hardly carry
Yeah,
them. They were hot.
good.
You know, I thought
was
they were
good.
trying to do the best they could, but those lines aren't going to last, man. If you got to do
Nope.
that on 500 day, they
The
ain't
whole
going to
idea
work.
is to have the grab and go.
They
there-
couldn't even keep up with the grab and go, so there was no grab
You
and
had
go.
to wait for the grab.
What I don't get is like we did this on the
Shootout,
unlimited night,
Mm-hmm.
and then we did this again tonight. That all they have is a little calculator that's about this big, calculating how much you owe for your
Yeah.
meal, all the food that you bought.
There's no
cash
register.
registers.
No cash registers. No, and I understand being paperless. I understand, you know.
No, she was taking down our order on a piece of paper. She would hand off the slip to the guy to go fill it.
And then she'd go, now, let me see, 4
And I was trying to add it up because she was
times
going too slow.
is 3 times 5 is 15. Well, and you had one burger, and so 15
And this is why
plus,
the lines were that long.
Yeah,
So
then
Daytona, you got to figure this out before we
And
get to
I'm
the
like,
500.
girlfriend, you need to get faster at this.
Well, you end up with long lines behind you of
We need
people
to process
trying.
improvement.
Yeah, so it, right, we do need some process improvement.
Yeah.
But then they had, but
Need
the
Marcus
cool thing
Lemonis
was
in
that
there.
they had pastrami sandwiches.
Well, no, the pastrami
They had
was
fish
on
and chips.
It was on top of the burger.
Oh,
Oh,
I
it
don't
was?
know.
Yeah, it was
well, they
weird.
had the
I didn't get
31
it.
degree deli. I didn't see what they had
I
in
didn't
there.
go there. But anyhow, so
Yeah, they had a deli.
so we
Yeah,
grabbed a
it's a
couple
deli.
of dogs and we sat down underneath and we kind of chilled for a little while and then
Ran into our friends.
Yeah.
we met our friends
and
then we went up to our seats, our new seats.
which
These
were
more comfortable than the shootout seats.
Yeah, they were a little bit more comfortable.
And these are our permanent 4-day seats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, they
good.
were about where we were last time. I think we were a little bit more to the left, but it was fine.
Yeah.
And then we had Bev saw her old friends.
the brothers that have sat next to me for, gosh, as long as I've sat in those seats. Good to see them again. And some of the other people that I've sat around for the last 10, 12, I don't know how many years, they were there too. So you do become a family. We know each other. We know our habits. We're not heavy partiers, drinkers and, crazy people. We just enjoy racing.
And then we had the people next to us.
The Napa
That's
people.
another story.
Napa.
The Napa know-how people.
Yeah. And they were very happy to have Chase as their driver.
Yes.
And they were, because they asked us who we were going to cheer for. I'm like, well, we like Chase. Okay, good. We're Napa people. All right,
All
we really
right.
like Chase.
There you
All
go.
right.
And they all,
We're Chevy people.
and we told them we were Hendrick people, and then they all, what did they do in turn 1?
I don't know. They had some kind of party. They have a bunch of coaches
They camped.
they camped,
They camped,
yeah.
like 50
And they
of
went through
them.
cases and cases of beer.
That was last night.
Oh, okay.
And they do cornholing.
Oh yeah, they do a lot of cornholing,
That's
which
big at
is
the track.
toss the beanbag
Toss the
thing.
bean-
Yeah.
in the hole.
So it's
I'm like,
kinda
that
fun.
gets kind of boring after a while, but
Well, not if you've had a few.
Yeah, but then they were really cool guys. I really enjoyed them. So they'll be there.
yeah, they were nice
the whole
guys.
week.
I can hang with them being our seat buddies.
Yeah.
So then the race started. So race number 1 had Chase and Junior and Denny
Harvick.
Hamlin and Joey Logano. Yeah,
Some hard
and
hitters.
Harvick.
It was a pretty packed field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was, it wasn't
Harvick
bad.
wasn't in that one, was
Yeah,
he?
Harvick
He
was in
wasn't
it.
that
Yeah,
one?
yeah, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
He could have helped Junior a little bit more, but Junior did it all on his own, I have to say. So Junior wins race number 1, but the race was okay. There's a little shuffling going on. Chase tried to stay up front and
Well,
couldn't.
Chase is trying to preserve
He finished
his car.
6th.
Well, yeah.
He's trying to preserve his car for Sunday.
He needs to preserve that
He
car.
does. Well,
But did you hear that Junior, that was the third win in that car? Third or fourth win in that car?
I think I told you that.
Did you hear that it came out your mouth?
That's right. Yeah, so Junior said he really didn't want to mess up that car because that was his third win in that car.
And it was on the anniversary of
Yeah, this day.
And
Daddy's.
Daddy.
But I was hoping for a whole lot more excitement in the racing because of the new downforce package, and they also reduced the hole on the restrictor plate. Never materialized.
But I thought it was interesting seeing how Junior because he was running third, fourth, whatever, and then he moved to the front. He just took over the front, then it was interesting how he was blocking, Logano, and I thought he did a really good job.
He wasn't blocking like hard blocking. He was just
he was like making the
cutting off the
lines.
air.
Yeah, he was doing a great job.
He's doing daddy work.
He was
Yeah.
disturbing the air, which
Yeah.
is what you have to do at a restrictor
Which
plate.
I thought he did a really good job. But
Let's talk about the dually too.
Well, I just want to say, so Logano is still clear that Penske still has cars to beat. Denny Hamlin had a great car
Yes.
to beat.
Well,
so,
all three the Joe Gibbs cars that were in the second dually, they were nose to tail for
Yeah.
half of the race?
Well, yeah. So then we get to the second dually, right? So the second dually basically has Joe Gibbs leading.
Yeah, like almost the entire thing.
And Casey Mears and J-Mac. You guys rocked.
Well,
Well-
Casey Mears ran out of gas and almost
Well,
caused a huge accident.
that was
then
not
J-Mac
Casey
actually
Mears'
did cause
fault.
an accident.
Running out of gas was not his fault.
No, but he knew he was probably going to be 2 laps short. On
He
this
knew that.
speedway, 2 laps short is
Yeah,
like an eternity, you should know.
Well, they radioed him and said, "Oops,
Sorry.
we made a calculation
Oopsie-doo.
error."
Made a boo-boo.
That's
Yeah.
like,
See what you
oh,
can
I
do
didn't
with-
want
So-
look at my gas
190
gauge.
miles an hour.
But they all managed to get around him, not have an accident. But
Yep.
then J-Mac
Way
comes up, blocks basically Jimmy. Now he says he didn't think Jimmy was going to come that fast.
Jimmy came fast,
Yeah.
and Jamie was not going fast. So
Yeah.
So
then-
it's
Bam.
the clip of the rear.
That's
and
all it takes.
Chaos ensued.
But then I saw, so then when you see Danica come kind of scooting through, I'm like, how did she spin out? I guess she hit oil or something slick.
yeah,
She
something on the.
kind of came
a lot of cars torn up.
Oh, Matt Kenseth
Kenseth
just
will
totally
not be on the
destroyed
front
his
row.
car.
No, he won't be
No.
on the
Well,
front
he
row.
will for the parade lap.
Yeah, and
he's
then
gonna
you'll
go
have to
back.
I'll
shuffle
get
on
that
back.
on.
That's right. So then that was the second race, though. Nothing happened until about 5 laps to go, and then
Until
with
it was
5
time,
laps to
yeah.
go, it was a little bit of movement.
Yeah.
But I was none too happy.
I was
Well,
disappointed.
at that point, I was like, NASCAR, what have you done to our racing?
Yeah.
Because
Because if there's not going to really be racing and everybody's trying to preserve their car, then why have the race?
well,
Why do it?
exactly. Why have this race? And number 2 is that is this a prelude to the Daytona 500, and then everybody set themselves up for the last 5 laps? Then
Yeah.
why don't I just go down to the new restaurant she built with the bars and I'll go drink?
Why don't we just call it the Daytona 15?
Exactly, because we'll just go out there and just race 15 laps,
Yeah.
and
Well, on
I'll
that
just come
note-
for the last race and save me some money.
Yeah, so I think that
Bark.
they don't seem to be able to
True
get
that.
this right. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why either, and it could be because Daytona is such a different animal than any other the races with the
guess.
qualifying, and
They just messed it all up.
It just, I don't know, messed up.
Well, now with the charter system, right? So they have the charter system. So there were only 4 spots that were really open.
Right, 36
So,
are taken.
so let me make sure I understand this. 4 spots open. How many cars wrecked? I mean, so is it
None
worth
of the 4 that were vying for a
right?
spot.
So is it worth
Right.
wrecking cars for 4 spots for people who aren't even full-time riders?
No, and if I were one of those drivers that my car got wrecked, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyhow, we didn't mean to say
I don't
that.
know.
I'd be upset.
Well, not happy.
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, I had an issue, and I tweeted to Kenny Wallace, and I said, Kenny,
Kenny,
why are we having this race now? I don't understand it at this point.
it
I
don't
don't
make
know.
sense. Because especially with the charter system, you got your 36 locked in.
Why are you making
You
me
got
go out
4
and
more spots
risk
to
my
do.
car now
Yeah.
for this?
Because
It didn't make no
NASCAR made a
sense.
buttload of money on a Thursday night that they normally would have not made.
You know
I
what? Move the unlimited to tonight. And then, so now the city of Daytona's upset because you've lost me some revenue.
I say
Well,
change it to a different type of race. Don't race your real car. Make it
change
something else.
We'll move the unlimited to
But
Thursday.
you're qualifying your car for the 500, so it has to be the car that you're going to run.
But
for
you've
the
already
400.
raced
No.
it. You did your time.
Yeah, you already did your time.
You
but
did your
went off
time on
your time.
Sunday. So,
yeah, so I'm with you on that. Because
I don't know.
they've got to change it up. They've got to figure it out for next year. This is ridiculous.
Because
Yeah.
trust me, NASCAR, if
Hashtag.
you don't figure it out, we will.
Hashtag
that's
ridiculous.
right. The racetrack ladies will be figuring
will
this
figure
out
it
for you.
out.
Yeah, I'm going to think about this before Sunday.
All right.
And
Well,
before then, we'll be on the council.
So
That's right.
we were minus one lady tonight.
No.
yeah, Lady
Kathy's-
K.
Yeah, her knee
Your driver
sprained.
won junior.
Yes, we were very happy. Hope you were watching it.
She sprained her knee.
Yeah, so she's laid up, but she's preserving herself so she
For
can
the
make it to
500.
500.
Big race.
Yes.
Right. So
All right.
we're gonna try and get out of here because there are not many cars here left, and people
No.
probably wonder why we're sitting in the van with lights on.
Pretty soon the police are going to come
Yep.
asking us what we're doing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So I guess that's it for right now from Daytona, and until next time, we'll be at the track and going green.